Welcome back to Pagan Pathways. For today's DIY Witchcrafts video, we're going to be making an upcycled witchy box. This is in collaboration with Cindy from That Mystical Lady, and you'll find her link down in the description box below. Make sure you go check her out because she'll be doing her own version. This box I picked up at Goodwill for $2.99. It does play the song I Have a Friend in Jesus, but if you're a Christian witch, that's very fitting, and if not, as Lavender Rivers pointed out, you could just make up your own lyrics. Alright witches, let's go ahead and get crafting. The first thing we're going to do is take everything apart and then use Goo Gone that I picked up at Dollar Tree to get rid of all that gunk that was left from the tape. Then I wash it with some soap and water, dry it off, and I'm going to give it a nice coat of paint. I again am using chalk paint that is in the color sheepskin. It's what I have on hand and I really just like that color. So I'm going to cover the entire box and I'm going to put it off to the side to dry. To cover it fully, it did take 3 coats of paint. Next, you're going to see a piece of glitter paper that I picked up at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale. I believe I paid 25 cents for it. Yes, I always shop clearance. Anyhow, I take that insert from the frame and I just trace around it and then I cut it out so that I can cover the paper. If you choose to do this project, I hope you choose the colors you prefer. For me, this was clean and it went with my decor I already have at home. Now I use Aleene's tacky glue and I just glue that on, stick something heavy on it so that it sits nice and straight. Then I'm going to take a piece of a scrapbook paper I had used in a previous project and make my triple goddess symbol. However, I didn't like the way it cut the first time, so I did it a second time. Never worry if you make a mistake, it's always easy to fix it. And as I always say, keep those scraps because you never know when they're going to come in handy. If you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here and supporting me. In my About section here on YouTube, you can find all my social media links. If you make this or any of the other projects I've done, make sure you connect and tag me in it so I can see your version. I love seeing what people create. Now, with that said, I have one more thing to ask. If you have another project you would like to see, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. Okay, here we are at the end of cutting out that second piece. Then I'm going to use the Aleen tacky glue just to glue it right on that glitter paper. When I'm done with that, I'll stick it off to the side so that it can go ahead and dry. If you prefer, you can paint or you can even Mod Podge something on top. This was just how I chose to do this particular project. Never think that your way is not okay because it definitely is, especially if you're making something for yourself. Next, I'm going to go ahead and paint that inside rim that I missed when I painted the outside, and then we're going to put it off to the side and let it dry. While we put that box off to the side to dry, we're just going to go ahead and put the rest of it together and put it back in. Boy, I just love the way this looks. Alright, I'm going to use some ribbons. I have a mix of them. I got some from Walmart and I got some from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and trim the box in them as you can see in the video, and I use hot glue to do it. I do not put hot glue around the entire thing. I just put it in different spots so it holds nice and snug. Next is to see about the embellishment. I do end up using just this charm that I had picked up from Wish. I got 25 of them in a pack for like $2 plus shipping, so it was very inexpensive. I take my wire cutters and I clip off that eye, and then I use a combination of hot glue and E6000 glue. And there you have it. It's all done. I hope you enjoyed, witches, and we'll talk soon.